We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Number 19 is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now batting, number 29. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Cincinnati, the center fielder, number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. To 1-2 now. The pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
So now to the plate, Jonathan India. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Ready with another 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, De La Cruz. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Brandon Williamson, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And here's the 3-2 from him. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at 333. 23 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Suzuki, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 fouled off. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. The 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
We got 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Cody.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Runners going. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday night baseball. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate now, Will Benson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Benson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7. The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Cody Bellinger. Drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Just foul.
Classic case right there, trying to speed him up and then slow him down. But his timing was on point right there. He looked really good to box. He just missed that one.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Comes set and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Nico Horner, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Well, that's in.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, Whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, number 19, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Fraley is there, and he puts this one away for the top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Martini. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
At the plate, Brandon Williamson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in now, number 29. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Wisdom shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-0 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in to try it again. Suzuki. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A
Runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 Chicago. In now, Jonathan India. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Number 44.
So digging in now, De La Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that misses 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Encarnacion.
Striding in once again, Christian Encarnacion. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So in now for Chicago, Yan Gomes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 now to Gomes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Standing in now, Nico Horner. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Number 29 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 19.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Ah, way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. What a play. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jake Fraley.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Williamson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now Tyler Stevenson.
In now, Tyler Stevenson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Stevenson, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the left fielder.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Nick Martini the next to hit. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Happ scoops it up. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brandon Williamson.
Stepping in now, Brandon Williamson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Count is 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, number 29,
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's over. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 1. Ian Jabot is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 79, Ian Jabot.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Suzuki stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. The 2-1 home.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning. Tyler Duffy will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan India.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. The batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate, De La Cruz, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Christian Encarnacion is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Snap throw from the catcher, but he dives back safely. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 out with the man at first. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Reds lead 1. They trail it 4-1. The next Cub up, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here comes the first pitch. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
You make me want to be all mine.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Will Benson, number 36, gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 36.
A little roller toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next to Cincinnati.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Michael Rooker comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Into the box, Tyler Stevenson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. This is popped up. Wisdom is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 23, Nick Martini.
Digging in, Nick Martini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
A 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Nick Senzel will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nick Senzel.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 29. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Luke Little.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Little certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. Reined in. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubbies are in front 4-1. Buck Farmer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another chance? Jan Gomes comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Nobody out, runner on first. started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-1. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Benson is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Keenan Thompson is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Jonathan India is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan India goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Standing in now, De La Cruz, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. This year against right-handed pitching, De La Cruz is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready once again, Jake Fraley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Hey. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Williamson would be next. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Tyler Stevenson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So, bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting,
Standing in, Patrick Wisdom. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. That misses 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Adbert Alzolay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Nick Martini. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nick Martini.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, number 29. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Still 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Here now the 2-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter, number 6.
At the plate, Jonathan India. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now.
Hey.
2-1 now. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll reach first safely. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter, number 4.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Ready with the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter.
So stepping in, Jake Fraley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cubs earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Number 19 notches his 3rd win of the year. Brandon Williamson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Adbert Alzolay earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.